in compiler design, you shared the trick of solving SGT. You, in a line you draw. So that helped me in many mock tests to solve very fast.
Okay.
You have shared many, but I do not remember at this point. Like through graph theory, group theory, many have shared. I have started noting down the gate overflow ID of it and subject, and I would tag it like that. This is the whole graph. When I need any, so suppose if I say operating system,
Yeah.
so if I click on operating system, I have all the
Devices
yes
and
and all
tests.
the questions which I
Hello
have made.
everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today we are having GATE 2026 topper Vamshi, who is secured All India rank 77 in GATE CS examination, right? So I would
Thank you very much.
yeah, welcome Vamshi, welcome to the channel. And Vamshi will share all his 1 year journey, all his past journey as well, because GATE is not just about the preparation of 1 year, but it also about the knowledge that you have gained in your bachelor's, right? Right. So he will tell everything about his strategy, about his challenge, about his preparation way, everything, right? So welcome to the channel, Vamshi, and first of all, congratulations for your great achievement.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you for having me.
So
Yeah,
first, start with your basic introduction. Tell us about yourself, your college, your branch, your little bit background.
yeah, Bhaiya. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. I'm pursuing fourth year in computer science in JNTUK in Astropet, a state government college. Um, and I have appeared in third year already. So in third year, I have secured 1500 rank, and I have self prepared in third year from all the YouTube lectures, summary lectures. Many companies also provide for a subject and one shots, etc. for in YouTube, right? So I have gone through them, and I have gone through some standard books like for example Galvin for operating system, etc. And later I thought to continue that journey, but I felt somewhat I couldn't complete every standard book. So uh, and I have joined your mentorship session also just after the gate 2025. And you have also mentioned that interaction in yesterday. So I have said you my rank and all, and you have already you have said that you can get two-digit rank and all. So yeah, that was my first live interaction section with any company or any senior. Any thank you, Vaya.
Yeah, welcome. So
Mm,
2026 was not your first attempt. Your first attempt was in 2025 gate.
2025.
Right.
हाँ भैया.
In third
And
year, you already scored 1,500 rank with self-study. It is also a very good achievement, and it says कि you are a hardworking guy. So you continued your hard work for more 1 year, and you landed at all
uh,
India rank 77. Right.
no, actually, with that score, I mean, with that rank, Go classes gave me a scholarship,
Okay.
so I took that one.
Okay.
And हाँ भैया. In fourth year, I prepared with the Go classes. Okay, all the things that I did not cover in third year, I have covered from Go classes.
Okay. Nice. So you have done your preparation with the Go classes. Right.
In the fourth year, हाँ भैया.
So first start with your journey, then we came to your strategy, then the resources that you have followed, then the test series and the way of using the test series, utilizing the test series and analysis of test series, which I think is the most important part of any test series, right?
हाँ.
Then we came to the mistakes that you have done, because I think कि although you have scored a very good rank, but still you feel कि you have done some mistakes in your preparation, right?
Yes भैया. हाँ.
So let's move slowly. So first start with your journey. How the thought of GATE came in your mind and when?
Uh, Actually, from JE itself, I had that IIT dream, and yeah, later I thought when I came to know about GATE, I thought we can fulfill that dream again. So I have contacted my seniors and all. So they were not so much good ranks. So I thought I did not have any mentorship and etc. No support. So uh, without that, I thought I'll start CM, so the big subject. So without knowing that it would make a hiccup if we start from CN, I started from CN, and it took 2 months or more actually.
Okay.
So I have made notes. I have seen Teneban book, and also I have referred to Ravindra Babu Rawla's YouTube channel sometimes. Uh, yeah, like this I have started. So for each subject, I made long notes at that time in the third year preparation, and slowly I started giving subject tests.
Hmm.
After completing the subject, I did not give any topic tests. I did not know that we have topic tests also then. So after completing the subject, I used to give a subject test, and if possible, I use the Gate Outflow website, and we have all the prerequisites of subject wise and their PDF. So I use that.
So basically, if
Uh,
I conclude ki come time maybe preparation is possible for gate examination, right? If you do
hmm,
it properly. Ki first of
hmm,
all, if you have a few time like few months, 3 months or 4 months, so first of all don't go into the topic wise test, right? Topic wise test
huh,
mostly lead to the time waste part. First to the
huh.
important subject and then directly go to the subject wise test.
Yes, if you have already covered, or if you have some knowledge already, then giving topic wise uh, is not a time waste. But if you are starting, we may struggle later. We cannot, as I have mentioned that I couldn't complete compiler design and the sequential circuit section in digital logic or something like that. I couldn't complete.
Yeah.
So in third year.
Then your third year attempt gets over. So what's after
Uh,
that?
yeah, after that, I have seen all the things I have lacked, and first thing is I did not cover PYQs correctly. I covered them, but I did not analyze them properly like that. So then I started giving PYQs as full length tests, like
Okay.
from 2020, I guess, 2020, 2021, and each set I started giving it as a full length test, one or two per week, from the July itself, I guess, from July itself. And each question, if I get it wrong or correct but wrong procedure or incomplete knowledge, I have noted down in a PAQ book, and refer to gate or flow or anything.
Okay. Means
And
PYQ.
meanwhile,
Yeah. Yeah.
hmm,
Continue.
no, meanwhile, I've got a Go Classes subscription, and I went through the annotated notes firstly, as I have some preparation already. And when I feel that some topic is very new to me, I used to visit its video lecture. If not, I continued with annotated notes.
Okay. Means ki very important doubts that the most students who secured a decent rank in their first attempt and then prepare for one more year for final attempt. One important doubt that already came ki should I start from the zero or should I use my knowledge that I've already gained and my continue my preparation on that knowledge. So you have concluded ki you didn't start it from the zero after the
Huh,
third year attempt. You go through the coaching, but you watch the lectures of only those topics which are new to you or you are not comfortable in those topics, right?
huh,
You didn't
hmm,
watch the complete lectures
huh,
because it may lead to your time waste because you already know
hmm,
something and watching the lectures of the same thing lead to no conclusion, no benefit,
hmm.
right?
Yeah, and I lacked in practice, so I thought giving more time to practice would be beneficial.
Yeah,
So I have done it.
that's a very important conclusion that all the viewers should note down. Ki do not waste your time. That I already told many times on the YouTube. Ki if you have done your preparation slightly good in your third year, then do not start from the zero. Start from rest of the topics, rest of the chapters, and then go to the part that you have already covered in the third year in the revision part, right? Revision as well
uh,
as practice.
uh,
So Vamshi, did you ever face self-doubt or low phase ki I will not do
uh,
something right?
many times. Actually, the starting itself had very, uh, I mean, very doubtful decision. Gate itself is a very doubtful decision because there were no four-digit rankers also from my college before. So, I mean, in our seniors, I do not know about super seniors and all. So it was a very hard decision. I don't know if I can make it or not. So I talked to my parents and all. So they have said that if you want to try, you can try. Um Even if you should sacrifice placements. So they have supported me. So I started my journey. And many times I have procrastinated. I felt sometimes low. And the main thing is when we start mock tests and we do not get marks. That's the major phase when we doubt ourselves. Yes.
Okay, so how you deal with all these emotional challenges, procrastination, right, and all.
Yeah. Actually, I started making calendar of a whole week, and I started. What to say? If I ever procrastinate or do it, I made arrow from one day to another day for the task. So after 2 days, it went full of arrows. So I started realizing now if it goes on like this, it would end up very badly. And also, I remember one quote from JE Alakmande sir, physics wala Alakmande sir said, he said to himself that in a competitive exam, if we waste 10 minutes, you will lose. I mean, let say 100 members will go
Yeah,
beyond you.
yeah, will.
Mhm.
That's line I
And
also remember. Ki if you even wasted 10 minutes of your time, then more than 100 people get up forward from you, right?
uh,
So this is one more important tip that you already shared, right? And I also shared it many times, and I also used it at my time also. Ki make a practical schedule, day-to-day schedules. But if
mm,
due to any chance you are not able to fulfill your current schedule, then do not repent yourself. Just move the items that you have not completed today to the next day schedule and try to complete
mm,
it to the next day, right? Instead of
mm,
repenting, uh, just forward the items, right?
uh, and if I can share screen, I will show you the PYQs how I manage that.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Okay. What?
If I can share screen, I can show you how I manage the PYQs mistakes and all.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay. 1 minute. Bhaiya, is it visible?
Yeah, it is visible.
Uh, yeah, every PYQ, every previous year exam, I treated as it a complete mock test, and I started giving it. And I have started noting down the gate overflow ID of it and subject, and I would tag it like that. So later, when I this is the whole graph.
Yeah,
So after that, uh, when I need any, so suppose if I say operating system.
yeah.
So if I click on operating system, I have all the
PYQs
years
and
and
test
all the questions
scores.
which I have made a mistake in operating system. And if I have, I also noted down the AMTs. So if I click on the AMDs, I'll open all the get of ID of that and all the questions which I made it wrong. So like this, I have made a whole graph, and whenever I revise a subject like operating system, if I complete revision, so and I went back and I clicked on the operating system, and I'll get all the previous year questions which I made wrong in operating system. So like this, I have used my PVQ wrongs as what to say validation set. In
बिल्कुल.
machine learning, we use validation set. Right?
सो
So
व्हाट ही जस्ट सेड कि जो मैं फिर से रिपीट कर दूं कि आप जो भी चीज़ पढ़े ना उस पढ़ी हुई चीज़ों की इंडेक्सिंग करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. सिर्फ एक जगह से पढ़ना स्टार्ट करा, पढ़ के खत्म कर दिया, दूसरी चीज स्टार्ट कर दी, फिर दूसरी चीज खत्म कर दी. इट इज नॉट एवरीथिंग, राइट? आप अगर इस तरीके से पढ़ेंगे ना तो आप आगे का पढ़ते जाएंगे, पीछे का भूलते जाएंगे. आप जो भी चीज पढ़े उनसे आपने क्या सीखा, उनसे आपने क्या क्या मिस्टेक्स थी, दोबारा से आप जब उस टॉपिक्स को रिवाइज करेंगे तो कौन कौन से टॉपिक्स पे ध्यान देना चाहिए, इन सारी चीजों की ना इंडेक्सिंग करना बहुत जरूरी है. डेट वॉट वंशी जस्ट शेयर कि उन्होंने जो भी चीज़ पी वाई क्यूज ए आई एम टी टेस्ट सीरीज जो भी चीज़ उन्होंने प्रैक्टिस की, जो भी चीज़ उन्होंने सीखी थ्रू आउट द ईयर, उन सब की उन्होंने अपने पास इंडेक्सिंग करके रखी, ताकि मैं जब भी इस चीज़ को दोबारा से विजिट करूं तो मेरे को अपने वीक पॉइंट्स, मेरे को अपनी मिस्टेक्स सारी एकदम अच्छे से दिख जाएं, ताकि मैं उन्हीं के ऊपर काम करूं, राइट? वरना क्या होगा कि आप एक चीज को पढ़ते जाएंगे, फिर आपने कंपाइलर डिजाइन पढ़ा, आप डीवीएमएस पे आ गए, देन आप कंपाइलर डिजाइन को भूल गए कि कंपाइलर डिजाइन में मेरे को एक्चुअल में चैलेंजेस फेस हुए क्या थे, किन चीजों में मेरे को कंफर्टेबल होना होना था, राइट? तो दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग कि पढ़ाई के साथ साथ उस पढ़ी हुई चीज की इंडेक्सिंग करना इज ऑल्सो वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट वंशी?
हाँ भैया. हम्म.
ओके, सो ये काफी अच्छा क्वेश्चन है और काफी लेम क्वेश्चन भी है. मैं सोचता हूँ इसको, बट स्टूडेंट्स का काफी अच्छा डाउट रहता है कि हाउ मेनी आवर्स डिड यू स्टडी डेली.
Yeah. Actually, I have also asked in third year all of I think I asked you also.
Everyone ask this
Uh,
question. Even I
yeah.
also at
Uh,
my time.
I guess I tried for 8 hours average.
Okay.
Sometimes, I mean, highest I gave was like 12, I guess. Only 2 or 3 times. I couldn't give more than that. And lowest was in the placements time to not to break consistency. I have just gone through the short notes or something for 1 hour.
Okay.
So on an average, you can say 8.
So on an average, you have given 8 hours dedicatedly to the gate preparation, right?
Uh,
Apart from the college, apart from anything that you want that you do throughout the day, but you
uh,
dedicatedly give 8 hours. And one thing important कि चाहे आपके एग्जाम्स हों, कुछ भी हो, कॉलेज एग्जाम्स, प्लेसमेंट्स, एनीथिंग, बट टू not break the consistency, at least give 30 minutes to 1 hour, right? Do not study the new content in that period, right? But you can revise the old content, you can just go throughout your notes, you can just go throughout the attempt test, uh, the test that you have
uh,
already attempted, you can go throughout the test, see what the questions are and what the mistakes you have done, but do something at least in the gate field, right?
uh, yeah.
Okay. So now we will move towards the resources. What exactly resources that you utilized in your gate preparation, and what resources would you say not to get into? Like one thing, ki if you have less time, so you should not spend a lot of time in textbooks, right?
Yeah. Uh, that's a
Yeah. It
point,
is.
but if
Yeah.
we don't have time, textbooks may be overwhelming. Yeah, but there are few resources I do not remember, but one of the topper, I guess, in a LinkedIn post shared his condensed note from standard resources. So if you find like that and you enjoy learning only from standard resources, if you find anything like that, we can go through it.
Okay.
And if not, we have plenty of YouTube channels like you also have a compiler design playlist, graph theory, group theory, many things you have also given in a very detailed way. with all the tricks also. We do not find the tricks in standard resources also. And sometimes the representation on the standard resource itself will make us overwhelming. Suppose if there is any procedure like finding the first and follow sets in compiler design. So I've started from the Dragon book and the definitions and way the method. It couldn't understand the steps they have given at
Yeah,
first.
it's like a
So
research
after
way of doing what you
yes,
follow in the book.
so after seeing from you and also from Go classes, uh, that was very easy. I mean, we do not need the computer science knowledge itself for that part.
Yeah,
So that way, standard sources may be a hiccup when we do not have time. And coming to other resources, for PYQs, I used Gate Overflow as I already mentioned. For mock tests also, PYQs as mock tests also, Gate Overflow itself. And for I guess I used Ravindra Babu Raula sir's playlist. I guess it's not in YouTube right now.
okay.
We have a complete 200 videos or 100 videos per subject previously when I am in third year, I guess. So now it has been removed and he gave one shot now. So like that. And I have used Vishwadeep Godis's OS and COA playlists. Uh, and uh,
So,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, like that. Many people, um, uh, many companies have gave one subject for like Go classes gave discrete mathematics and engineering mathematics at free for
yeah,
in their website.
yeah, they have kept
I've
discrete
used them.
mathematics, linear mathematics free of cost.
Engineering maths for free. Yeah, I've used them like that.
Okay. So, one more important question, ki do you completely rely on the pre-made notes provided by the various coachings, or do you rely on your notes,
No, I have made my
handwritten,
notes.
your own
Yeah, I have made.
handwritten notes, no?
Yeah.
If someone completely want to rely on the coaching notes, will it be useful? Much.
Yeah, I have seen a few comments on Gate Overflow and Go classes that some students use their annotated notes uh, as their notes after to fastly
Yeah, because
um,
it is the
pull
doubt
through
of
that.
most of the
But
students. See, if they watch a lecture of 2 hours, then they get to spend about 2.5 hours in dedicatedly
yeah,
making notes
that's
of that particular lecture. So it is
yeah.
really worth of it to spend a lot of time in making notes, or just rely on the PPTs and PDFs provided by the teacher.
Actually, to be honest, I like making notes. And another thing is, I personally do not wanted not to rely on digital things because they are distracting me. So if I open a PDF and some notification comes, I'll distract. So I thought if I make notes, I won't need the laptop or phone to turn on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Making
I
your
love making
notes,
notes.
I think, is very, very important.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you do not have time, maybe you can find a trade-off. Like if you understand or something, you just write in a very simple way, in a very rough way, not making many explanations in your notes, and you write it fastly. And only the things you do not understand, you write it completely, and you can just index it like refer to source notes here. Like if you want, you can do it
Yeah.
hybridly.
Means कि if you have less time, then make hybrid notes. कि like
Yeah.
the for example, if you can print out the PDFs of the lectures and write on those PDFs which you want to write externally, right? It will
Hmm.
save your time. But do not 100% rely on just the material provided by any coaching, because the
Hmm.
material contains only the important parts which the teacher wants you to remember, but it
Yeah.
doesn't contain the part which you understand, which the storytelling that the teacher is telling in the class, which you want to remember for the concept. It doesn't include that part written, right?
Yeah.
So you can
Mm-hmm.
make the hybrid notes if you have less time, and if you have completely 1 year of preparation, then 100% rely on your handwritten notes and write each and everything in proper detailed manner, right?
Yeah. Bhaiya. But
Yeah.
I don't know if yeah, some toppers suggest levels of notes, right? Long notes, short notes, and very short notes. I couldn't have that much time, so what I did was I made my long notes and I highlighted with two colors for
Okay.
short notes and very short notes. So I just skim through the highlighted ones. I mean, if it's a green color or radium color. If it's green color for short notes, so I skim through all the green. If I'm very short time, I have made a radium color highlight.
Radium color.
So only the radium color one like that.
Yeah.
Instead of rewriting everything, you can do it like that.
Means ki you didn't make the short notes separately. You just use the long
Yeah.
notes, highlighted it so that it
हाँ
contains the highlighted short notes part.
हाँ भाई.
Right. So I think ki short notes is very individual dependent. Ki what the
Yeah,
individual
that's
feels
the problem.
like to make it, he
Yeah.
can make it. Short notes
Hmm.
is not having any standard criteria कि short note should be like this कि A4 sheet होनी चाहिए
Hmm.
कि इतनी words में होनी चाहिए. It is not like this.
Hmm.
जैसे आपको समझ में आए, जैसे आप अपने आप को कंफर्टेबल महसूस करें। शॉर्ट नोट्स का
हाँ.
मेन एम बस इतना होना चाहिए कि कम टाइम में मतलब विद इन 30 मिनट्स 1 आवर यू शुड स्टडी 100% ऑफ योर सब्जेक्ट विद ऑल दोज पार्ट जिसमें आपको रिमेंबर करने में दिक्कत हो रही होगी, ऑल द पॉइंट्स जो आपको रटने पड़ेंगे, ऑल द फॉर्मूलाज, ऑल द बेसिक बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स आप 30 मिनट 1 घंटे 2 घंटे में आप सारे सब्जेक्ट्स के पढ़ ले जाएं, वो आप जिस तरीके से पढ़ ले जाएं, राइट। वो इट
Hmm.
डिपेंड्स ऑन यू कि आपको अलग से लिखना पसंद है या फिर उसी में हाईलाइट करना पसंद है।
Yeah. Yeah, it's very personally dependent. And I remember another topper said that they are working and they have much time in traveling from office to home. So they made short notes just to carry it and while revise while traveling. So if it's that case, yeah, you can make another one.
ओके,
Yeah.
ओके वंशी। सो एनी टेक्स्ट बुक दैट you recommend in final year for the final year students who are starting from the preparation from zero, or just rely on the coaching?
Um, I don't know actually. It depends on coaching, I guess.
Okay.
Suppose in Go classes, Sachin sir in OS will refer and place the screenshot of a textbook while the lecture is going on. He
Okay.
says that it is mentioned in this textbook. So if I want to gain more knowledge in that, I refer that. So
But
it depends on coaching, I guess.
for gate,
Hmm.
मतलब if we consider about only the gate level preparation, the coaching is sufficient, I think.
Sufficient. Yeah, sufficient.
If you want to get
Mostly the
more
coaching
knowledge
is sufficient.
beyond the
Yeah.
gate, then you can go to the textbook. But if you are concerned only to the gate examination, I think there is
Yeah.
no need of going to textbook if you are
Yes.
following any good coaching,
Yeah. Okay.
right? Okay, Vamshi. So now we will move to the test series part, which is the most important.
Yeah.
Which test series you purchase, you can mention the name also. When you purchase, when you start giving the topic wise test, when you start giving the subject wise test, when you start giving the full length mock test, how you utilize your test series, how you analyze your test series, and how you track your test series marks. Right? Slowly share with us all your strategies regarding the test series.
Yeah. In third year, I did not purchase any test series separately.
Okay.
NPTL mocks were free then and in fourth year also. I relied on NPTL and they have given only PYQs itself. So, so in both ways, they tested all my PYQ knowledge and also as a test series for full length, it's useful and it's free of cost also. And in fourth year, I thought to purchase Go classes, but actually they give weekly quizzes with
Okay.
the complete course. I did not complete the weekly quizzes, so I thought I'll complete these, and after that I'll purchase the test series. So I couldn't do it. Weekly test itself took the whole time.
Okay.
and I have written all the AMTs. This is very important because the AMTs, many I guess this year 4,000 plus students have written AMTs. So Go classes AMTs I have followed, and you get to know the average rank, the top rank, top 0.1% rank, marks,
Yeah.
0.1% marks, average marks, and you can compare your rank with them, your
Okay.
marks with them.
Basically AMT is ऑल इंडिया मॉक टेस्ट which जो गेट से पहले मोस्ट ऑफ द कोचिंग्स मोस्ट ऑफ द
Most
कंपनीज
of the
अपने
uh,
फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट ऑर्गेनाइज करती हैं, राइट? तो मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट इज एएमटी, राइट? एवरी स्टूडेंट को एएमटी में
हाँ
पार्टिसिपेट करना ही चाहिए, क्योंकि एएमटी में
हाँ
जो भी टेस्ट दिए जाते हैं वो जनरली गेट लेवल के ही होते हैं, ज़्यादा टफ नहीं होते, ज़्यादा इजी भी नहीं होते, और उसमें काफ़ी सारे नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, तो यू गेट टू नो योर करंट स्टेटस, जहाँ से
yeah,
आपके पास अभी भी थोड़ा बहुत अपने आप को ट्विस्ट करने का, इम्प्रूव करने का टाइम होता है, राइट?
हाँ भैया.
ओके, सो
And one more thing is
या
we should remember that we should compare our marks to just know our position and to upscale. I mean, to learn more, but sometimes it demotivates also. So we should compare just to improve, not to uh, demotivate ourselves.
डिमोटिवेट, या
Hmm.
कि जस्ट वी कैन कंपेयर अवर मार्क्स विद अदर्स वुड जस्ट टू गेट अ
Improve.
मोटिवेशन,
Yeah,
राइट?
to get a motivation. Yeah,
डू
that's
नॉट
good.
गेट अ
Exactly.
डिमोटिवेशन एट ऑल कि मेरे मार्क्स ही
Hmm.
नहीं आ रहे, डू नॉट थिंक लाइक दैट, जस्ट थिंक कि अगर अभी 30 मार्क्स ही है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 30 मार्क्स इज द
You
लोएस्ट
have
मार्क
70
पॉइंट,
marks content to learn in that test. Then.
या
Yeah,
वेरी नाइस पॉइंट.
that's
Yeah.
right.
If you score
Hmm.
30 marks, then you still have 70 marks content to be learned. अब उस 70 marks में से अगर आप 10 marks का भी content learn कर ले जाते, then you jumps from the 30 to the 40 in the next test, right? 40
Huh.
to 15 the next test. So, did you attempt weekly test, right? Every week you
Huh.
attempt the weekly test. You,
No, I
yeah,
did not attempt them every week. I attempted all of it after complete preparation. So
okay,
that's the wrong thing I have done, I guess. But yeah, that's what I have done.
okay. You first completed all the subjects, then attempt the weekly test.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
the weekly test motive itself is to revise that week's
Yeah,
test, but I have blundered it, I guess. Yeah,
yeah. So it is the first mistake that you think you did,
yeah, I think I
कि
have done that.
कि आपने लर्निंग के साथ साथ वीकली टेस्ट अटेम्प्ट नहीं किए, राइट?
Yeah.
ओके, सो
Hmm.
फर्स्ट मिस्टेक दैट एवरी स्टूडेंट शुड नोट डाउन कि रैंकर्स भी ये गलती कभी कभी कर लेते हैं, जो गलती अब आपको नहीं करनी है, बिकॉज आप ही आने वाले टाइम के रैंकर्स हैं, कि पढ़ाई के साथ साथ वीकली टेस्ट देना बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि जब आप पहली बार किसी भी कंसेप्ट को पढ़ते हैं तो उस टाइम पे आपको मोस्ट ऑफ द नॉलेज होती है उस सब्जेक्ट की, उस कंटेंट की, मोस्ट ऑफ द गेन आप उस टाइम पे करते हैं, उसी टाइम पे अगर आपको टेस्ट देने को मिल जाए तो आपका बेस्ट एवोल्यूशन हो जाता है कि आपने कितना सीखा, राइट? ओके, सो व्हेन यू स्टार्टेड द फुल लेंथ मॉक टेस्ट,
Uh, Full length, I
just
mean, I
means
have started as
you attempt the full length mock test after completing the whole syllabus, or just after completing 60% 70% of the syllabus you started giving the full length mock test?
uh, I don't remember in third year, I guess after completing 70% like that, I have started.
Okay,
So in the fourth year, I have already completed most of that. 90% of syllabus, 95% of syllabus is completed except a few sets I said, right, like in digital logic, the few of the sequential circuits part I did not complete.
okay,
So like that, I have a small parts. Then I started giving full length. I guess in mid November, I have semester exams. 4 month semester exams were completed. November ending, and just after that, I have started that. If it's possible, if you do not have any exams or in November, you can start in November itself, because in fact, what I feel is all the 8 months you prepare for the last 2 months, and the
okay,
last 2 months you prepare for gate. So
Yeah,
that I felt like that.
yeah, that's the
So
most important thing you just said. Yeah, continue.
yeah. The notes you make and all will should speed up all the validation set, I guess. All the validation and all you do in either by pre-Qs, POQs, or by private test series, or by AMTs or pre-AMTs, or anything the you do in last 2 months will improve you a lot. And all the before things, all the short notes you make, all the things you might have forgot. So these 2 months will uh, bring back all of that.
Yeah,
Will what you say? I don't. I'm not getting the exact word. I am getting in Telugu, but okay. You'll revive it, I guess. You,
yeah, exactly. What he wants to say ki in complete, if your preparation is 100%, if your time is 100%, then 80% time is the preparation for the knowledge, gain for the knowledge time, and rest 20% is only for the gate marks, right?
great.
कि अगर आप स्टार्टिंग से, मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स यही गलती करते हैं, और मेरे पास भी काफ़ी मैसेज आते हैं कि मुझे मार्क्स के लिए मैं अपनी प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ, बट मुझे डर लग रहा है कि मेरे मार्क्स आएंगे कि नहीं आएंगे, मेरी रैंक आएगी कि नहीं आएगी। तो फर्स्ट 80% ऑफ द टाइम में, एटलीस्ट 80% ऑफ टाइम में, आपको रैंक के बारे में, आपको मार्क्स के बारे में सोचना ही नहीं है।
Yeah.
You
Ah,
don't need
yeah.
to think about the gate at all. You just need to think about the subject that you are currently studying, right?
Yeah.
क्योंकि वो
Give the
80%,
test, but not focusing on the marks.
या नॉट
First
फोकस
80.
ऑन द मार्क्स, क्योंकि वो 80% ही आपके पास टाइम है जब आप सब्जेक्ट को जितनी डेप्थ में जाके, जितनी प्रैक्टिस के साथ में जाके आप करना चाहो कर सकते हो। एक बार 80% टाइम गया तो फिर टाइम नहीं बचेगा सब्जेक्ट को डेप्थ में जाके पढ़ने का, राइट? तो फर्स्ट स्टडी अबाउट द 80%, गिव योर 80% ऑफ द मंथ्स टू द डेडिकेटेडली टू द सिलेबस, कंप्लीट इट, फिनिश इट, एंड देन जब आपका सारा सिलेबस कंप्लीट हो जाए उसके बाद में मॉक टेस्ट आएंगे। वो मॉक टेस्ट आपको मार्क्स के बारे में सोचने के लिए फोर्स कर देंगे कि अब आपने, आपका सिलेबस पूरा हो चुका है, कंप्लीट हो चुका है, नाउ आप अपने मार्क्स बढ़ा लो गेट के, राइट?
Hmm.
सो वन मोर थिंग आई वांट टू आस्क फ्रॉम यू कि व्हाट इज योर स्ट्रेटेजी टुवर्ड्स अटेम्प्टिंग एनी टेस्ट, राइट? कि लाइक यू,
Hmm.
जब आप टेस्ट देते थे,
First
व्हेन यू
attempt.
अटेम्प्ट अ टेस्ट, so you focus on attempting all the questions of the test, or you just aim to attempt the questions of the subjects which you know very well, right?
Yeah. Uh, at first, in third year, I guess someone said me to open the question paper and skim through all of that. Actually, what happened is in third year, mine was set two, which was
Yeah,
harder.
hard.
So many students panicked and all for seeing the first one. So what happened is, I don't know who suggested me. I would thank him very much. So they have said that there is a question paper tab. You can just skim through all the questions. So without knowing this hard side, I just skimmed through all the questions once, all the 65. So
Okay.
just like that for some 10 to 15 minutes. You do not spend more time in that also.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, I skimmed through them and I started giving. So I didn't even know that this is a hard set until I came
Yeah.
out, because I know that there is a easy question later. So if I get stuck in um, let's say very hard question like multi-paging, many components are there in some OS question. So I know that there is a easy TOC question later. So I thought that okay, yeah, I'll just do this. I
Mm.
try this. If I spend 1 minute, if it's not getting solved very fast, I'll pause it. I'll mark it review. I'll go to the TOC question. So like that, I have gone through all of them, and like
Okay.
that I have done.
Means ki if your test is hard, you think, so
Hmm.
do not struck on a single question, right?
Yeah,
If a single question is struck on your screen and you think it is a hard, it is, or it is from the topic that you are not comfortable with, so just move to the next question in the hope ki if you just skip the 20 questions, so remaining questions will be on the easier part, right? So in this way,
yeah,
you have more chance to gain marks.
Yeah, the mark per review button itself is given for that option for that.
Yeah.
So and after
Yeah.
that, I started giving. I changed the strategy. Like first, I completed the aptitude questions, and next
Okay.
I started 2 marks questions. I mean, if they give in that order, now mostly they give first 1 mark questions and later 2 mark questions.
Yeah.
Previously, they did not give like that. Now they are giving 1 mark and 2 marks. So
Okay.
I started. I completed the aptitude section, and I started 2 mark section because I know that there will be easy questions in 1 marks. Even if not easy, some are faster. So faster questions will be there. So 2 marks, I spend one minute like that for each. Things that are solved will be solved, and others will be marked for review. And I go to the 1 mark questions. This time also same strategy, but here most of them will be solved. Very less will be marked for review, like 1 or 2. So I complete the 1 mark and I go to the 2 mark and I come again to the 1 mark.
Okay. Okay. Right, that's I think it is also having one more point key. First start with the 2 marks question is also having one benefit key in at the beginning of the examination you are having a good mindset. Your
Yeah,
energy is
that's
also
also
very very good. So
mm,
in the first 1.5 half, if you attempt the 2 marks question, then there is more marks gain as compared to if you spend the more energetic time starting time in 1 marks question, right?
yeah, because the weightage is also very much, I guess. More than double the marks is for 2 mark
Yeah,
question.
double the marks is approx is 2 marks
Uh,
question. Okay, and one more thing, ki when you attempt the many tests, right? You wrote many topic wise slash subject wise slash full length mock test. So how you monitor your progress? Ki your marks
yeah,
are increasing or
mm,
decreasing? How you monitor it?
yeah, I made a graph. I'll post it on
Okay,
LinkedIn.
okay,
So for full length, only for full length, I marked that.
okay,
And subject wise and topic wise, I did not mark the score, marks and all. I've used them only for yeah. As I said, if we have, we can learn more if we get less marks. So I did not mark any scores and all. I just, as I shown in the graph, if there is any new question that I did wrong, I put that in that graph.
in that graph. Okay, okay, okay. So
Yeah,
you monitor each and every test you have attempt in the graph, and you also mentioned ki you wrote separately in that GitHub file that you have recently showed us. Ki
yeah,
the questions that you attempt wrong, the question in which you are facing difficulty, you also maintain the list of those questions, right?
yeah.
So it is a very very important thing. Just attempting the test series is not enough. Taking benefits from each and every questions given in the test series is the most important part, right?
Well, mm,
Okay, okay, okay. So it is a very good conversation with you. We
uh,
get to hear a lot from your strategies. So if we conclude all these strategies and taking example of a single subject, for example, operating system, right? So
uh,
in whole 1 year, what work have you done in operating system? Like you make notes, you did all the lectures, you etc etc.
so in the first phase, like learning completely from scratch, I have used YouTube lectures in the first wave, and I have gone through the whole YouTube playlist, and I have wrote some long notes.
Okay,
But it doesn't mean I wrote every explanation, but most of the thing I need, I wrote that. And later, if there is any definitions or something, I thought that I will see the standard notes. I have seen Galvin, and uh, this was the first phase.
okay.
And after I got Go classes, that one I have gone through the annotated notes, and if I get some new topic, I have inserted that in the long notes.
Okay,
Uh, and this was the first notes preparation part.
okay, notes
So
preparation part.
Then came the previous year questions. I have attempted the weekly tests, or I did not uh, start PVQs then, I guess. So yeah, one week or the other, I have wrote the only operating systems PVQs, which I got in Gate Overflow PDF, I guess. So yeah, this way I have seen that, and uh, I did not answer many questions right. So I gone through the notes again. This time I started highlighting for short notes also. So this went for as a second iteration for the subject, and also making the short notes in the same time.
Hmm.
And I have noted all the wrong questions which I have done in the previous time while attempting PVQ. So I have seen only them. So most of the questions are right now. I mean, correct after this second revision. So after solving them, I'm satisfied, and I went to next subject like that.
It is exactly the same strategy which I have shared in YouTube now. कि
Uh,
First phase, learning phase, in which you watch the lectures, you write the whole notes, detailed notes. Then the second phase, in which the revision of the notes as well as the making of short notes, which you have done in highlighting part. And the
okay.
practice material that you have used in the first phase, the revision of that practice material in the form of practicing the hard questions that you have marked in the first phase,
Yeah,
right?
man. Yeah.
So basically, this way you have completed the learning part.
Um,
Right. So your learning is completed, right, in approx 8 to 10 months, I guess, out of 12 months
for all subjects. Okay.
for
Hmm.
all subjects. So what was the after completion syllabus strategy? Means the strategy of last 2 months in which you mostly focus on mock test, mostly focus on
Yeah,
revision part,
revision.
right? So what is the last 2 month strategy?
Yeah, last 2 months, the AMTs were begun, and I have NPTL lectures, and I have a few unattempted weekly quizzes. So
Okay.
these were my tasks to be done. So I have done this, and two or three previous year questions. Sorry, two or three previous year papers I have done.
Okay.
So weekly, I guess I have done two in the December,
Hmm.
and January for the first 3 weeks I have done three mocks.
Okay.
So one day exam, one day full analysis, one day exam full analysis, one day exam full analysis. And AMTs they will give. I mean, Go classes will give AMT complete analysis.
And complete.
So it made me faster. Complete analysis.
Okay. So you attempt the full length mock test in the last 2 months. You attempt 1 day exam, फिर 1 or 2 day analysis, then exam, then analysis, then exam, right? So
Yeah.
uh, means approximately if we say on an average there is a frequency of 2 mock tests in 1 week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the revision strategy of for last 2 months?
Yeah. Now every day I think in the December I think every day I gave 1 hour for two subjects. One day
Okay.
1 hour for COA, 1 hour for OF, like that. I've given for revising short notes for the first time.
Okay.
In January, I guess I have made the very short notes highlighting, and I've done the very short notes. So this itself is the revision. I did not go full notes revision.
Okay. That.
Only the topic which I did many wrongs. Only that one I went on for long notes revision.
Okay, means conclusion is कि you did the short note revision in the last 2 months, and while revising at the short notes, if you struck at some point, then you move to the full length mock, sorry,
Long
full notes
long notes.
for that particular topic, right? And
Mm.
if in a test series, if you get struck at one topic question, you did it
Yeah, many times.
extremely
Yeah.
long many times,
Mm.
then you refer to the full length notes,
Yeah.
right?
For example, the cross edge, back edge, and all, I was very confused at first. So I have done first one wrong, and I have seen the short notes. But another time also, I have done the same mistake. So I thought something is wrong. So I've gone through full notes again. So like that, if you feel unsatisfied or something, you can go to long notes.
Okay, very nice, Vamshi. I think we have covered all the important points. If any points is remaining and you want to mention it, you can please mention.
But yeah, uh, I guess most of that has been covered. And only the thing, if I want to improve like that,
Yeah,
uh, maybe I should have what to say, focused on motivation and discipline, etc. So I have got 1 month complete break like that. Not due to I wanted to give a break, like due to overthinking and all. Very less productive. So
okay,
due to overthinking, if you waste time, it's very you will regret it later.
okay. So we should,
You
if
should
we are not
work on
overthinking right now,
consistency.
so
You
we
should
should
work on
avoid
consistency.
overthinking at any cost.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing, and also we should not think more about gate is worthy or not, memtech is worthy or not. So these all. So we are preparing for knowledge, and I felt that BTech did not give me complete knowledge. The semester time, like operating system or something, will cover in the semester time also. So I didn't get the complete picture. So I thought, okay, if not get, this will at least make me a complete CS student. So like that, if you get that core aim,
Yeah,
preparation
it's
is for gate, but for the core aim is getting
becoming a
well
good
versed with
computer science engineer.
computer science subject. So like that, and I have not done any full hands-on projects or something. So if I had to start again, I would replace the overthinking with some project.
Yeah, right. Overthinking leads to no result actually.
Yeah,
So what a good point you mentioned recently, ki this preparation is not just for an exam, it will make you a good computer science engineer, which is having a good depth fundamental knowledge, right, of the
yeah,
computer organization, of the operating system, which is the core of your computer science field. You will get to gain a lot of in-depth knowledge about it, right?
yeah. And
So,
if I had that hands-on
yeah,
also, I would have been more happy. Like I do not have any hands-on, so that's
no
the
problem. Now you have a plenty of time to do a lots
yeah,
of hands-on project, right? So you should utilize this time right before joining the
yeah,
college on the skills
yes.
part, right?
Um,
So are you when you studied the subjects, are you comfortable? Are you become comfortable in all the subjects at once?
never actually, never. Not
Never.
one, not even a single subject. In the first iteration, I felt comfortable.
Okay.
I guess after the second revision, after just making the short notes or going to the second pass of the notes, I
Yeah.
started connecting things.
Yeah.
So like that. At the first, like in the first year, why we find eigenvalues is to find eigenvector. Why we find eigenvector? I don't know.
I don't know.
Like the things are like that. Even if we know how to find eigenvectors, if we know how to find eigenvalues, I cannot define it or I cannot say what's it's applied for its application. I don't know like that. So in the second pass and or taking the course or sometimes taking YouTube lectures second time, we start connecting the things, right?
Yeah.
So like that.
So it
After
is not
second pass, we
yeah.
connected.
So it is not necessary ki if you do not understand the things at once, if you do not understand the 100% knowledge at once, then you are not for the gate examination. Most of the
Yeah, yeah,
people, approx 90% of the people do not get to know 100% of the things at the first, right?
Yeah,
But
okay.
if
It
you
doesn't
do
mean
it
that you
in
leave
iteration way, if
under.
you do it repeatedly,
Hmm,
repeatedly, then the things started to get connected to each other,
yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So I think when you are watching a lectures at once, your only aim to get maximum of the maximum knowledge out of that lecture. What the teacher is
Yeah.
talking, you just need to focus on those words, right? Do not try to connect anything forcefully. It will automatically get connected later.
Yeah. It doesn't mean that if you do not understand, don't work on it for the first time. Yeah, you should work on it. You should spend time. But if you feel completely felt stuck, it's no, it's okay. That's what I'm saying. It's okay. In second time, you can get connected.
बिल्कुल.
Yeah, that's what.
So अगर वैसे ही पूछे तो what was your मतलब very good subject means very favorite subject if I can say
Uh, I do not know exactly. This is what I'm also thinking
working on it.
because yeah, interview also they will ask the same
Yeah,
question.
yeah. Every
So which
interview
one should
starts
you
with
say?
one. In
Usually,
every
what are your
interview,
favorite subjects?
no,
Hmm.
they will not ask it externally, but in an interview, first of all, you have to give your introduction. Na? So in introduction, you have to mention your favorite subjects.
Yeah.
At least
Hmm.
3 to 4 favorite subjects. Then the interview will get shifted to those 4 subjects.
Yeah. I have some favorite parts in every subject, but
Yeah, that's the problem actually.
yeah,
At my time also, I was having some favorite topic. In every subjects, I have some topic which I don't like,
yeah.
right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So this thing, I think you should work on it. Okay,
Yeah.
prepare some two or three basics, basic not basic, 2 or 3 fundamental subject in which you are having a very good knowledge. Fundamental subjects like operating system or computer
OS.
organization, subjects like
Yeah.
this, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So in the last part, last 2 or 3 months, you focus more on the PYQ part or you focus more on the notes part.
Yeah, that's actually both alternatively. Uh, the
PYQ
mock or
plus what?
PVQ. Yeah, mock or PVQ. And one day I will have a mock or PVQ. I mean, not just PVQ. I'll give previous paper itself. Paper
Okay,
completely as a test. And next day, all the subjects. So all the questions, I do the analysis. So it went hand in hand.
okay. So I think everything is completed. And one more question that is also very lame question, but it is a question of most of the students. Ki morning study is good or night study is good?
Yeah, this is also very. Yeah, it depends on each person, but yeah, I can say if you are comfortable, I mean, you experiment both if possible,
Okay.
and I have good, I mean, I have good opinion on morning, studying at the morning, early morning, but I couldn't do it, so I studied at night.
Okay, you studied at night, but for
Of-
every individual, he should try both. In which he is more
Yeah,
comfortable, he get himself shifted to that part, right?
yeah,
It is
yeah.
not a hardcore rule कि student study in
Yes.
morning is more good than the student study in night, right? There is no hardcore rule right like that. You should experiment both cases in which you are more comfortable with. Go with it,
And
right?
also, you should, if you are saying night, you should also maintain your sleep cycle and all. So that's
Yeah,
also the.
that's a more important thing. If you study at night, then maintain your sleep cycle because the original gate examination will be in the morning shift or the afternoon shift. It will not in the night shift. Right.
Yeah,
You should make yourself comfortable with an
true.
active mind in the morning or afternoon hours as well. It should not be like
Hmm,
that कि दिन में तो दिमाग ही नहीं चलता रात में दिमाग चलता है क्योंकि गेट एग्जाम दिन में
hmm.
होने वाला है.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
बिल्कुल. So I think we covered a lot of things in this session, and the students, the juniors of you who is watching this session is will get helpful from your knowledge, from your vast knowledge. So if any tips that you want to give to your juniors?
Yeah, do not completely give time completely for preparation only without thinking about health and all. So yeah, that one you should remember that.
Okay.
And another thing is, if you do not have any environment or something like there is no mentorship in your college, or there are no seniors who did great, then don't think that it is not possible for you. So, yeah.
Yeah, very nice
So
one.
you can take my example itself. The previous one was in about 10,000,
Okay.
and last year it was 5,000 when my rank was 1,500, and now it's below
Your
100.
rank is
So yeah,
77.
so you
That's great.
can do it even if you do not have any support, because and even you can do it. Self preparation also. We have plenty of resources in YouTube and all. With these resources, we can say that. You cannot blame college also. It's not a valid point from now, as you have YouTube and all. You cannot say that no, my college do not give me that much knowledge for gate, so I cannot perform good in gate. So this would not be a valid reason.
Yeah, means lack of resources not a valid reason for anyone. You have
Yeah,
you have
because we have
you have a
plenty
lot
of
of
resources.
resources on your mobile
Yeah,
phone.
yeah.
You just need to have a desire to go into that knowledge, right?
Yes, many resources are free that you have to choose there. For a single subject, you have from that company, this company, then from seniors, one senior to other senior, and you have toppers notes also. If you have no time, literally no time, then you can use that. But mostly it's recommended to make your notes.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
There is no hard and fast rule also. You can break anything. You can and in next interview with Arpit Bhaiya, you can share that as well.
All right.
So
Nice, nice, very nice, Vamshi. So that was an very, very amazing session with you, Vamshi, and thank you so much for sharing so much valuable insights. Right.
yes, thank
I'm
you,
sure that
thank
a
you.
lot of GATE aspirants will get benefit from this session. Right. So thank you
Yeah.
so much, Vamshi. Thank you.
Very thank you for thank you for having me, and also thank you for having all these talks, all these chit chats, and your mentorship sessions. And even I missed. I don't know how I missed the in compiler design. Will you shared the trick of solving SGT
Yeah.
like you in a line you draw like I don't know exactly how to say. So for a given SGT, you draw a line down, and you draw
Okay,
feel
okay,
like you're
okay. That's bottoms
and,
of the bottoms of mirror कि
ah
first draw that read and line फिर left to right में read करते रहो.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah. So that helped me in many mock tests to solve very fast. So like that.
Okay.
You have shared many, but I do not remember at this point. Like through graph theory, group theory, many have shared. Do not remember exactly at this point, but yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Welcome, Vamshi. Welcome, Vamshi. Okay. Then thank you so much everyone for joining us, for seeing us, for watching us. And you, if you find this session helpful, then you can like, share, and subscribe the channel as well. And comment down about this interview, how you like it, and all your future expectations that you have from this channel. You can also mention that also. So thank you so much, and all the very best for your future.